electric car. We're going to ship it to you guys. So here's something to anticipate. Um, End of 2016, beginning of 2017, I met my cousins, and they invested 2013 in cryptocurrency. And when I met them in 2017, they were already very successful, and they had financial freedom, you could say. And even I always had the money. I worked hard on my inventions, but I could never save so much millions of dollars to come and say yes. I made it to financial freedom that time, 2017. And I took a big decision to step out from consumer electronics and to start Bitcoin mining. That was the point in my life that really changed everything, not only to me, to many, many people. And I took about $1.5 million family money invested in Kazakhstan data center to mine Bitcoin, where the electricity prices there are very competitive compared to all around the world, with 3 cent electricity kilowatt hour. And I got connected to Mr. Park in South Korea. He was already a great marketer selling mining products to another company, which they weren't so happy with the transparency of the company and the performance. And he came to Kazakhstan with a translator. We still cannot communicate. We have translators between us. And I showed him everything, the cost of the electricity, the cost of the miners, and the profits, and how to calculate everything. He was very amazed, and we understood we have a great opportunity to start something new together. And together with Greg Rogovsky, that time he was my VP marketing in MindBest, and we decided to separate the businesses and create Mining City. Mining City started as an idea that Mr. Park can bring a lot of individual customers, and we as MindBest will have to accommodate big spaces. And today I'm the 100% owner of MindBest, and Greg is 100% of Mining City, where Mining City is responsible for the marketing, and MindBest is responsible for all the technology and all the data centers. And that was the second data center we built already for Mining City customers, 20 megawatt in Kazakhstan. That was the third data center. You see already MindBest logos. These are the containers inside. These are special computers. We buy them in China in big quantities. And this was one of the first biggest visits of 2 buses, came from 4 different countries to visit the data center from China, South Korea, Vietnam, and Japan. And after that came people from 50 different countries. Over a few hundred people already visited the data centers. And when people come and see in their own eyes, it's completely different. I cannot describe here the feeling, the noise, how big it is, the heat, how hot it is. And these facilities also create a lot of coins. This was another facility, even bigger, 50 megawatt, with visits. This is MindBest Powerbox, and here how it is connected to the data center. You can see here in the picture a power station can support up to 4 gigawatt, and they still have 1 gigawatt available. And guys, that's the time. We can take everything. And what you see here is the long building is 50 megawatt data center. And that was the first data center to mine Bitcoin Vault all around the world. And you are welcome to visit there when it will be possible for you guys. This is how it looks from the inside. It's very big and noisy and very impressive, like the movie of the Matrix, if you remember. Many machines and consume a lot of electricity and generate a lot of coins. This is the new building in Poland, and the fourth floor is about 2,000 square meter, is mine-based employees, and the first floor on the river is mining city, 600 square meters, over 350 employees around the world in the teams, where we have two offices in Kazakhstan, two offices in China, two offices in South Korea, one office in Japan, and one in USA now we open, and we continue grow. And now, because what happened in the last couple of months, we asked to hire 200 employees just to support you guys. It's unbelievable what's going on. We sponsored over 20 international conferences of blockchain. We became very famous, very trusted in different countries, and even got nominated to top 10 mining farms in the world as Minebase to support its customers, including the respectful customer Mining City. I want to talk a little bit about the financial of Mining City and Minebase. When you will have the opportunity to go inside the Mining City website, you will find out that for every $100 you pay, you get 1 terahash. This is the way to measure computing power when you mine cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Bitcoin Vault. And sales commission total paying back to all the customers together, it's about 35%, and salaries to employees is about 2%, which is already big money, with sales about 80 to $100 million a month. You can see it's millions of dollars already. It's really going very nice. And the rest of the money is coming to Minebase, where we are responsible for all the technologies and the mining. 6% of the money you pay going to build mining farm or data centers. The miner machine or the computers up to 24%, shipping and custom and taxes 3%, and pre-mining in average 20%. And what is pre-mining? I will explain. Because you guys buy a lot of machines, and no one actually have it in stock in the market, not even the biggest manufacturers. And it takes about 100 days just to put the order to manufacture all the silicon, all the chips, and the big boxes and power supplies, and to actually ship it to data centers or to build new data centers or to find temporary hosting places. And that time, we actually don't do mining for you. What we do is we pay you coins at the same amount of what you should have been paid if you got already the machines. And after about 100 days, your machines are connected and you get real mining for another 1,000 days. That was the only way for us to support so many people in such a short time and never do sold out when we still need to wait for manufacturing. And the company's sale profit in average is 10%. And we are very proud of this. We don't have loans. We don't own money to anyone. We manage the businesses very well as international company, already a few entities around the world, and it's growing. I want to explain a little bit about Bitcoin, and then I will move to Bitcoin Vault. So I cannot really say bad things about Bitcoin. We sell Bitcoin. Bitcoin is an amazing technology. It proved itself in the last 11 years and more. But still, we always knew it was the first coin. And you cannot think of all the solutions of new technology at the first day. And this is why many projects came. Over 2,000 coins came. But still, there are still a lot of opportunities, a lot of problems that we can solve. And when you talk about the Bitcoin, it's the most important coin in the cryptocurrency industry. It's the most adopted coin. And still, you can see what happened in the first year when Bitcoin just started. It was not famous. We didn't hear about us, most of us. And actually, they only had few hundred wallets in the first year. And they mined most of the coins already. And what you see is that less than 1% of the Bitcoin wallets own 61% of all the Bitcoin. And all of us, the rest, is 39% when we need to share and we really need to drive the market. But what is really dangerous when so much, I would say, small amount of people own the majority is that they can actually manipulate the game. They can manipulate the prices of the Bitcoin on exchanges. They can sell a lot, they can buy a lot, and we became some kind of slaves. Okay, we became some kind of like their toys or their players, and this is their game. And it serves them well. And sometimes you see the price jumping of Bitcoin or price is dumping down, and we cannot do anything about it because the volumes are huge, billions of dollars a day. Another, I would say, withdrawal or disadvantages with Bitcoin is theft challenges. If someone hack your key, it can actually take your coins. Now, don't be confused. Bitcoin technology is very secure. We are the problem. The way that we secure the keys to our wallets. And it's very famous that big exchanges companies lost hundreds of millions of dollars because hackers got access to the key. And it can come from different directions because an organization has employees and they can make mistakes, or sometimes the employees can do an internal job and can actually open the door for hackers. And this is why when that happens, if someone steals coins from you, it's possible to get it back, but it's a process that can take years. You need to go to the police, you need to hire a lawyer, you need to go to House of Court, present evidence. Sometimes you don't have the right evidence if someone scammed you or tried to sell you something online, and you cannot even find the identity, and this process can take years. So you can see nothing is perfect, but nothing also will stop innovation. And this is why I would like to introduce you Bitcoin Vault. So Bitcoin Vault is actually Bitcoin. You can actually get access to the source code of Bitcoin, where people worked on the source code for so many years. And everyone can download it and modify it. It's open source code, and this is what it makes it also very, very trusted. So we actually took the source code last year from another project and called the Bitcoin Royale, and they invented the second key, which means you can retrieve money back within 24 hours if you use the second key. And we came and said, yeah, but why to wait 24 hours when I need to do very fast deals sometimes, not always. And we came and said, let's do the third key. But you see, small change, and it's still a revolution. And this is what is beautiful about cryptocurrencies. Still have so many opportunities waiting for us. And I will try to explain to you how it works, and it will be available in the next 2 months. Until then, Bitcoin Vault is exactly as Bitcoin, the way you use it with one key. And once it's going to be available, you will see the new wallets will support the three keys. And the way to work is like that. If exchange use Bitcoin Vault, normally they will send, if you do a withdrawal from an exchange, it will take 24 hours that you will actually get the final confirmation to get the coin into your wallet. Now, this is pretty normal in exchanges to wait 24 hours. So we didn't create any significant further delay because of that. But it really helps the exchanges if someone hacks the system. Then the Treasury Department have 24 hours to check unauthorized transactions and actually use the second key to get the coins back. This is big revolution. It's going to change the market. Okay? It's groundbreaking. And where is it less convenient? Let's say you want to sell your car. You gave your car, someone gave you Bitcoin Vault, and then he said, he's taking the coins back. There's nothing you can do about it, right? So for that kind of deal, when you don't trust the seller or the buyer, it's better to use the third key. And this third key, it means that you need to install another wallet, so total 2 devices. It can be 2 smartphones. It can be laptop and a smartphone, or 2 laptops. It can be husband and wife. It can be CFO, financial chief, and CEO, the owner of the company, and they can together secure. And they have 30 seconds from the moment that you use the first key to the moment you use the third key. And it's almost virtually impossible for hackers to hack 2 different devices that he doesn't know in 30 seconds. So this technology is going to do a lot of echoes in the next few years. And we started to list the coin on I think 3 exchanges, and we will list on all of them eventually. But what happens is people really like the project. The exchanges really like the project, and they started to list it by themselves. And they used to charge us money, and now they do it for free. This is how much they really believe in the project. It's unbelievable.
Wow.